Hey, good morning, YouTubers. This is Scuba Chris here. On my left, right here, this is my Shimano Nasci 4000 XG. On the right is the Nasci C5000 XG. Okay, these are not very expensive reels, yet they're very dependable and smooth. The MSRP has been pretty good over the last couple of years. It's been roughly around $100. This year they got the new copper top, which means the top part is copper, kind of like the batteries. But let's just dwell into what the previous models look like. So these here are the 24 and the 25 models, the 4000, 5000 respectively. They all have Hagane Gearing. Hagane Gearing is cold forged aluminum gearing for heavy applications. They both have core protect, water resistant protection from inside body sealing. Silent drive. Silent drive means the micro gearing reduces abrasions from retrievals. Infinity drive. That's borrowed tech from higher end reels that reduces torque under loads. That's pretty good when you catch those big ones, right? Anti-twist manages line tension, preventing wind knots to entanglements from line slacking. X-ship improve gearing, reduces friction from loading, means reel is very easy to turn. Propulsion line system basically means how the spool was cut, and improves castability because the spool was cut a certain way, which means you can cast a lot farther. Now I do have an older 5K unit. You guys may remember it's some years old. Is very large for a 5K. It's a I think it's golden white. There's nothing wrong with it. I just, because it's larger, I just use it for more short casting purposes. Now the 4K is more. I use that more for jigging along the shoreline. You notice it has the T-bar handle, whereas the 5K here has the basic rounded knob. Now the bodies of both of these are the same. It's just that the spool sizes are different. That's the difference between the 5K and the 4K. Now when I use my Shimanos, I tend to use the Nascis more than anything else. They don't have any scratch on it. For some reason, Shimano puts a pretty darn good coating on it. So even when I place it on the ground, on the mangroves, on the rocks, I don't get any scratches. So I probably just jinxed myself on that one, but we'll see what's going to happen. Now these I mainly use for my shoreline jigging for jacks. And when I go dunking, which is surf casting, I will, I have the braid on these, but I got extra spools that also has mono on it. My partner that I go out with, he uses his Shimano Sedona mostly for his shoreline jigging. He loves that reel, even though it's only 3 bearings. It still is a very smooth reel, so I'm going to have to try out his Sedona one day. And it's amazing that the Shimano is so good that the 3 bearing reels feels just as good as the 4. Now for years, this is still one of the best of the $100 class spinning reels around. Doesn't matter if it's Shimano or anything else. It's actually still one of the best. I still use it to this day. And I basically, like I said, I basically use the 4K here for jigging. 5K here is more for surf casting. And what do I recommend for rods? Well, the 4K here, I would go from 8.5, 8'6" to 10 feet. That's because that's what I do. The 5K here, I either go 10, 11, or 12 feet. Now you don't have to do what I do, but that seems to work for me. So all around, I kind of like the 9'9" rod. It's a heavy, rated for 15 to 40 pound class line, half ounce to 3 ounces. Let me get that for you. Okay, there's the rod I was talking about. That's a heavy class rod. I can use it. I usually use it for my 5K on the right more for anything else, but the 4K, well, you can take it, no problem. It's whatever you are targeting. It depends on what type of company, rod company you prefer. It depends a lot, mostly to me, on the stats. I kind of like to hover when I go surf casting, hover around 10.5 feet. I usually like a heavy that's 1 to 3 ounce rating. That way I can handle decent sized fish along with just basic application. And that's what this rod gives me. So that's kind of a fast report here. What I use, because some people were asking me what do I use. So this is it, guys. Thank you.